Hello, hello, and welcome to my workshop, How to Drop Pounds Weekly Without Eating Less or Spending Hours in the Gym. I am so happy that you're here with me today because I'm going to walk you through the exact system to lose weight without ever having to eat less, spend hours in the gym, diet, all of that ever again. So before we get started, I want to wait a couple of seconds to make sure that everybody has a chance to log on. So while we're waiting, I'd love for you to drop in the comments where you are joining me from or us from. I live on the coast of North Carolina. I'm a total beach bum. I could spend all day at the beach. So if you are too, let me know. Okay, awesome. Welcome, everyone. So I want you all to go ahead and grab a pen and paper to take notes. And please make sure you're in a quiet place that's free of distraction. I'm going to be dropping some valuable shifts for you today. And I don't want you to miss a second of it. So grab a drink, sit back and relax, and let's get started. So first I want to cover who this training is for. I like to clarify this at the beginning because I want to respect our time by making sure that my solutions will match up with the problem that you may be facing in your weight loss journey. So you are in the right place if you've put on some weight and you struggle really hard to lose it. You want to feel like the confident, the slim, and fun person that you used to be. You have little to no energy to do the things that you love, like play with your kids or your grandkids. Your clothes are starting to get a little too tight and limiting what you can wear from your closet. You feel uncomfortable in your skin now and maybe sometimes a little disgusted. Your love life or your social life is suffering because you're self-conscious of your size. You feel like you're on a downward spiral and you desperately want to get out. You're afraid you will soon become pre-diabetic, diabetic, or develop some sort of heart problems if you continue down the path that you're on. And you've tried dieting, diet pills, fasting, maybe even stopped eating altogether, and it hasn't worked. Or maybe it worked for a little while, but you gained the weight back soon after. So this training is for you if you resonate with these questions. Do you feel like your weight and poor health consumes your mind? Are you afraid of missing out on life's precious moments because you're uncomfortable in your body? Are you overwhelmed by all the information and tips and advice there is out there? Do you feel your life slipping through your fingers because you feel terrible most of the time? And do you know that it's time to find a permanent solution, but you just don't know where to start? If this describes you, then you are exactly in the right place today. In fact, if this describes you, then go ahead and leave a yes in the comments. These feelings are super common, and you're not the only one feeling this way. But I'm going to show you how you can start changing these beliefs by giving you my top 4 shifts for overcoming the weight loss struggle without ever having to diet again. And that's what we all want, something that will last forever. So this training is not for you if you're looking for a magic diet pill or some sort of quick fix method to losing weight. If you're not willing to be coached or to be called out on your excuses, if you don't want to improve the quality of your life through living a healthy lifestyle, or if you prefer to blame others instead of taking responsibility for your problems. If this describes you, then you will not find this training very useful today. Also, I have a bonus for you. At the end of this training, if you stay till the end, I'm going to give you a free gift. It's my ebook, How to Lose Weight When Nothing Else is Working. All you have to do is stay till the very end of this training, and it's yours for free. And in this ebook, I share one of my best tools for weight loss. And I'll give you a hint, you won't have to change what you eat or increase your exercise regimen. I usually charge for this, but as a thank you for stepping into your new life today, it's yours for absolutely free. Okay, so let's play a little game that I like to call, What Would Your Life Look Like? So what would it be like to look in the mirror and say, wow, I look hot? What would it be like to actually be excited to put on your bathing suit and lay freely by the pool or on the beach? How would it be different to be intimate with your partner without feeling insecure and turning off all the lights first? What would it be like for someone to say to you, wow, you look amazing? How would it feel to actually enjoy the food that you eat on a daily basis, knowing that it's good and healthy and will fuel your body properly? What would it be like to have an abundance of energy instead of feeling sluggish and lethargic and not being out of breath just from walking up the stairs or down the street? How would it feel to easily slip into those jeans that you've had in the back of your closet for so long? Or even better, how would it feel to have to buy new jeans or pants or a new dress because the old ones are getting a little bit too big? And how would it feel to easily and proudly step in front of that camera to document precious memories with your loved ones? Please comment one word how this life would feel for you. In the next 30 minutes, I'll probably take a little bit less than 30 minutes. I'm going to show you my effective strategy to lose weight like never before and reach that life that I just laid out for you. And what makes this different is that there's nothing for sale today. So keep your credit card in your purse. This training is going to reveal massive value to you. This isn't just another training where I'm going to tell you to, keep a handful of almonds on you at all times. I'm here to set aside some time to give you the real tools it takes to lose weight forever, because this is what I'm passionate about. My goal today is to give you helpful content that will jumpstart your new life without a weight loss struggle. So does this sound like you? You want to lose weight, but you have no idea where to start or what to do. Your weight affects every area of your life. You want to feel like yourself again. You're confused about what foods, diets, methods you should be or should not be doing or following. Your motivation is next to nothing and you're feeling kind of depressed about it. And you desperately just want to feel free from this problem forever. Well, that was me 2 years ago. My weight struggle was consuming my mind. On the outside, I tried to front a happy version of me, but on the inside, I was sliding into a really bad depression. In high school, my weight was never an issue because I was extremely active and involved in competitive dance, cheerleading, and volleyball. And in college, I was on the dance team, which required me to eat healthy whole foods and log 5 workouts a week. But once I graduated and came to live with my husband, at the time my fiance was living, I gained 20 pounds in just 2 months, I think. I felt so uncomfortable, sluggish, and extremely lethargic. And instead of exploring my new community and making new friends, I stayed at home in my baggy sweatpants and I watched Netflix. Even my relationship with my husband was suffering because I was feeling super crappy most of the time. I wondered, how did this happen? It was definitely not the life that I'd envisioned for myself post-college. I tried dieting and exercise, but nothing was working. My wedding was coming up and I knew I had to make a change. And that's when I discovered this thing that changed everything. My weight started to shed off effortlessly and I had more energy than ever before. I finally felt beautiful, radiant, and free again. And even my wedding dress ended up being a little too big because the weight just kept melting off. But most importantly, I fell in love with myself. And not that surface type of self-love. I'm talking real and deep self-love that has transformed not just my weight, but all areas of my life. And my clients have also experienced this. It's not just about the weight, it's about your entire life and how it affects everything. So this is me, Natalie Joy. I'm a certified health coach and weight loss expert with a passion for helping women just like me transform their bodies so they can live their very best life. I'm a wife to a Marine Corps pilot. I'm a dog mama to my baby Maggie, and I'm a dance teacher. But most importantly, I know what it's like to feel stuck. It felt like there was a giant wall in front of me that I just did not know how to get past. Some days I'd start to climb the wall, but I'd slide back down, and other days I would sit angered, staring at this wall, just willing it away. So after a lot of trial and error, I came to discover 4 shifts that I had to make in order to get over this wall and step into the body of my dreams. And that's what I'm going to share with you today. These 4 shifts are the stepping stones that you need to climb over your wall and that is keeping you stuck and in this rut. I'm going to share the mistake that you might be making and the shift that needs to happen to facilitate transformation in your health, body, and in your mind. So how does that sound? Drop a hell yes in the comments if you're ready and you want me to continue. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So there are so many people out there telling you all the rules that you have to follow in order to lose weight, right? How about, these are just a couple of my favorites. Just use willpower, or you should join a gym. Cut out bread. I didn't put that on the slide, but everybody tells you, cut out bread, cut out carbs, buy these magic diet pills, never eat past 8 p.m. These are the ways of an old system. This system is broken and has you wasting time and money, or both probably. And it's highly restrictive, and most of the time it results in you gaining the weight right back anyway. But today I'm going to share with you the new system and how possible it is to lose weight without eating less or spending hours in the gym. And remember, if you stay to the very end, I'm going to be giving away my bonus ebook, How to Lose Weight When Nothing Else is Working, as a thank you for showing up for yourself today. So let's get started. So the first shift I have for you is discovering the perfect eating style for you. So up until now, you've tried it all. You've done keto, Whole30, Weight Watchers, South Beach, Jenny Craig, Nutrisystem, Atkins, just to name a few. They all offer very different approaches, but what do they all have in common? They are restrictive, they are temporary, and they are not tailored to your specific needs. These diets are perfect examples of the broken system that we talked about, one that has you restricting the very foods that your body needs. This is keeping you on the hamster wheel of dieting. You're working very, very hard, but you're getting nowhere fast. So when these diets fail you, it's not your fault. You're just following the rules, right? But the truth is, restricting certain foods is not part of a balanced way of eating. Your body needs a certain amount of proteins, carbs, fats, just to stay functioning. So it doesn't make sense to cut out or severely restrict any of these food categories. In fact, when you do that, it has the opposite effect. Your body goes into survival mode, and it holds on to every piece of food that you're consuming because it desperately is trying to find all three of those components. And who likes to waste their time and energy counting calories or adding up macros all the time? Not me. And I'm sure you don't either. Restricting food and constantly counting calories might sound like a good idea, but in actuality, it's the thing that's holding you back from reaching your goals. These diets and methods are also temporary. Does it really do you any good to lose weight for a little while just to gain it all back again? In my experience, this is what burns women out. And it leads them to believe that they'll never lose the weight no matter what they do or how much they diet. One woman I spoke to wanted to lose 80 to 90 pounds. And she said to me, I'm just so tired of trying, and losing weight just doesn't seem realistic for me. My heart broke for her because the truth is that it is realistic for her to lose weight. But honestly, it wasn't possible with the temporary methods that she had been trying. So think about it. When you're on a diet, you're counting down the days until it's over, hoping that you'll be able to stay on track for that long. It's miserable, and at the end of the diet, you'll want to have all the foods that you missed out on, taking you back to square one. But when you have a plan that is tailored to you and to your success, success is inevitable and not temporary. Learning what to eat for your body at the exact stage it is in right now is the key to weight loss. It's not about completely cutting out food groups or reducing your calorie intake to only 1,000 a day. It's about understanding your body and eating accordingly so that you can keep the weight off while still enjoying the foods that you love. So no more plain chicken breast with brown rice and a side of steamed broccoli, unless that's your thing. But instead, you could be eating delicious foods that you know are perfect to eat for your body, which brings me to my second shift for you. I want you to stop punishing your way through weight loss. So who here feels like they just need to tough it out when they're on a diet? Like it's going to really suck for a while, but it'll all be worth it in the end. Well, let me give you a scenario. So you're at a party with all the goodies, brownies, queso, cookies, bread, pizza, hot dogs, etc. And you're walking around trying to have a good time with your carrot sticks and celery on your plate. You're miserable, you're not having fun, and you're not talking or catching up with any of your friends because your energy is just geared towards not binging on all the yummy foods around you. Does this sound like a fun time or a miserable time? Yeah, the last one. Pretty miserable, right? And this is what punishing yourself through weight loss looks like. It's so defeating, and it's a process that has two possible outcomes. One is that you tough it out and you stick to the carrots and the celery and you have a terrible time and end up gaining the weight right back anyway because you haven't learned a sustained way to maintain weight loss. Or, and we'll talk a little bit more about that in a minute, or you break your diet and you feel super crappy about it, which leads you to a screw-it-all binge, and you end up heavier than you were before the diet started. Some time passes, and then you go on another diet. So what's the common denominator here? Again, it's misery and gaining the weight right back. So how can we get out of this never-ending cycle and into freedom? Is it by trying a new diet or cutting out carbs? No. In fact, it's something that 99.9% of people skip over, but it's such an important part of forever weight loss. It's by learning how to manage your mind around food and body, and this is how you stop punishing yourself through weight loss. So you heard me, the magic is in your mindset. And I know you've heard this before, but we're going to talk a little bit more about that. So you must have somebody help you dive in and disrupt your personal mindset that you have, so that you can learn how to manage your mind in a way that will help you lose weight for good while still enjoying life. This is also the piece that solves issues like overeating, compulsive eating, stress eating, and emotional eating. So imagine a world where you wake up knowing exactly what to eat for your body and all the negative connotations associated with weight loss just weren't there anymore. How would your life be different? Remember that life I described earlier? This is the piece that leads you into that reality, because truth be told, how we do one thing is how we do everything. We seem to think that the problems in our life are separate, but really they are just all connected by the relationship we have with ourselves. Diving into our mindset around food and our body reveals so much, and in order to flip the script and get out of self-punishment, you need a coach who is trained to dive into your mindset and see how your thoughts are creating your reality. Otherwise, you will continue to punish yourself through weight loss and going nowhere fast. So the third shift I have for you is to eat optimally versus constantly dieting or eating healthy. So something that so many women tell me is the reason that they are not able to lose weight is because they think they have to cook one thing for themselves and then cook something completely different for their family or their kids. And for you moms out there and grandmas, how hard is it to resist when you make your kids, chicken nuggets, mac and cheese, PB&J, or any other foods that kids love to eat? I was a nanny for a really long time for many different families. I was constantly preparing food, kid-friendly food like Lunchables, tater tots, pizza, lots of PB&Js. I made so many PB&Js. And yummy things that I wanted to eat too. I remember thinking, I wish there was a plan that took life into consideration. Something that considered being able to easily prepare foods for the family without powering through willpower not to indulge. So let's be real. Nobody wants to feel like they're at war with the food that your family is eating in the comfort of your own home. That is not fun, and that is not how we eat optimally. So I knew that wasn't the route that I wanted to take. Finally, I came to discover how you can easily prepare food for the family while still losing weight in the process. And like I said, it's all about learning how to eat optimally. This was the piece that I was missing. And now, instead of being anxious about what food will be around me, I prepared food for the boys, utilizing the tools to eat optimally and keeping the weight off. So this is a way of eating that allows you to eat super yummy foods, and it fits into your lifestyle so that you don't have to worry about it anymore. And don't just take it from me. One of my current clients, who is only 4 weeks into the program, by the way, has reported that she has so much more energy than ever before because of this powerful shift. She has been tackling tasks that have been on her to-do list for years now because she has the abundance of energy to do so. And before, she would just come home from work, sit on the couch, and before she knew it, it was 9 p.m. She had to start getting ready for bed and accomplish a whole lot of nothing. But now, because she learned how to eat optimally, she is energetically coming home from work, tackles all of her tasks and chores, and goes to bed knowing that she just crushed the day. And she also has enough energy to play, dance, and make so many fun memories with her two-year-old twin grandsons and their baby sister. Talk about an abundance of energy, maintaining 2 twin boys that are 2-year-olds and a baby sister. And I remember getting on my first call with her. Her energy was dull, it was slow, and if I'm being honest, it sounded a little hopeless. And now when we have our sessions, I hear so much more life in her voice in only 4 weeks of working together. It's amazing what a transformation can truly look like. So my fourth and my final shift for you is the most powerful one yet. It is to get the accountability you need until you've fully achieved your results and are able to do it on your own. So try to remember a time in your life when you were really motivated to do something. You started out really strong and confident, then your motivation fizzled out and you slipped back into your old habits. Come on, think. I know this has happened. This especially happens during weight loss. The 3 key ingredients that is a recipe for success is having the right system, support, and accountability. So the system is what I've shared with you today. It's a system that is tailored to you and is unique just like you so that you can get the best results no matter what you've tried in the past. We are all different, and the system I have for you is not a cookie-cutter plan. It's a new way for you that is reinventing how my clients think about weight loss. But that system is irrelevant without somebody giving you your next steps, encouraging your progress, and giving you a little kick in the butt when you're making poor choices. Because consistency is key to long-term success no matter what you're doing. So I want to open up the possibility that this time really can be different, that you haven't tried everything yet. A special system built just for you is the piece that you've been missing all along. When you learn the system, I teach it in a way that'll work for you. You will own your weight loss. And keeping it off isn't something that you'll always have to work on. Instead, it'll be your new normal. It'll be a new lifestyle for you. So when you're on a crash diet, you might lose pounds for, a few weeks, but you end up gaining the weight right back and you end up where you were before. I do not want that for you, and I know you don't either. My clients tell me that I'm part cheerleader and part tough love coach. Support and accountability. 2 ingredients proven to make all the difference between staying stuck and breaking out of a rut. So let's recap. Shift number 1 was discovering the perfect eating style for you. Number 2 is quit punishing yourself through weight loss. 3 was learning how to eat optimally instead of dieting or constantly, quote unquote, eating healthy. And the last one was to get the accountability and the true support that you need until you are ready to get to your goals on your own. So all these are the recipe for success. Let me ask you, and be really honest with yourself. Do you feel 100% confident that you could walk away from this workshop and lose the weight once and for all? How many times have you told yourself, my diet starts on Monday? How many Mondays have gone by and still nothing has changed? Old ways will not open new doors, my friends. And since you may not be enthusiastically ready to lose weight on your own, I have a solution for you. Over the next few days, I've set aside some time to talk with you about how you can specifically apply all of these ideas into your life. And I call this the free total transformation session. And here's how it's going to work. We're going to get on the phone for about 45 minutes, and together we're going to uncover what's really been stopping you, slowing you down, and keeping you from having the body and the health that you want. We're going to develop a powerful vision together about your total transformation and what that'll mean for you, for your health, and for your life. And lastly, we're going to get crystal clear on a step-by-step plan to create total transformation in 90 days or less. Right now, you have a choice. You can leave this online workshop with some nice ideas and forget all about them in an hour and stay struggling for the next year, 5 years, or maybe even 10. Or you can click the button and invest only 45 minutes of your time dedicated to improving your health and making this time the time to have the confidence and the body that you desire in a fun and sustainable way. And experience the energy and the confidence and the joy that's going to come with good health and a slimmer waistline. If that is what you want, then this is what I have for you. You really honestly have nothing to lose. And if it turns out that we're not the right fit for each other, I will be glad to point you in the right direction, suited for your specific needs, and I'll still give you a step-by-step blueprint on how you can start to lose weight right away. So what makes my approach unique? Well, first, it's tested and proven. So first on myself and with my clients. So there's your proof that it works, and I will share another testimonial in a minute. I make sure that your plan is molded to your specific needs. So no more altering your life to stay on a weight loss plan. Rather, this weight loss plan is altered to fit your life. And my process is designed so that you learn a new lifestyle, so that this transformation you experience will last forever. And not only will you experience weight loss, but my clients also experience major improvements in so many areas of their life. Recently, in one of my sessions with a current client, we were chatting about the amazing results that she is enjoying, things ranging from weight loss, fitting back into her old jeans, and having so much more energy, to having a better connection with her family, a growing self-love, and she told me that she is proud of herself for the first time in a very long time. I want that for you, and now here is your chance to have that. The same actions are going to end in the same results. So more of the same thing is dreadfully painful. We must take new empowered action for lasting change, and that is what I'm asking you to do by clicking the button and booking a free call. My calendar fills up pretty quickly, so I would hurry up and claim your spot right now. Otherwise, you can email me at luxhealthcoaching@gmail.com. That's LUX healthcoaching@gmail.com. and put the word waitlist in the subject line to find a time that'll work for both of us. So if you're ready for the accountability, the right system, and the right support that is going to get you losing weight and working, this will be working like nothing else that you've ever tried, then I invite you to a free total body transformation session. All you have to do is click the button to schedule a call. That's it. I'm going to lead the process. You're going to get personal feedback and find out why you're stuck and how to get unstuck, what your plan of action is to experience a total transformation. And if we're not the right fit for each other, I'd be happy to offer you a step-by-step blueprint that you can actually implement and start seeing results within 7 to 10 days. So as promised, I will be sending you my ebook, How to Lose Weight When Nothing Else is Working, after this training in an email. And sometimes this email can get lost in the spam folder, so if you don't see it right away, make sure to check that. And if you have any questions for me, I'd be happy to answer them via email. Again, my email is luxhealthcoaching@gmail.com. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Once again, I'm Natalie Joy, founder of Lux Coaching. I truly hope that you learned some really valuable information today on how to lose weight without ever having to eat less or spend hours in the gym. I can't wait to hear from you soon. Bye-bye.